Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Peony Lore, where we happen to help you find the beauty in all things. We're not taking those. We're going to reshuffle. So this is your Tarology report from the 12th through the 18th. This is where we take all of the astrology and the energy from the tarot, and we give you the best opportunity to understand the potentials for you for this week. Of course, always take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and then also make sure that you're looking at your sun, your moon, and your rising. This week is going to be a mixed bag of nuts, so I'm really, for Sagittarius specifically, I am not surprised that every single card that we have here is a healing frequency card. You and Virgo received this 396 hertz card. So this is the energy for this upcoming week very specifically. However, the other frequencies that they're talking about from the past specifically have things to do with you healing your intuition at 852 hertz, and then also your body from a grounding perspective, meaning 174. So as you guys know, 174 is the energy of the root chakra, and as you get higher and higher, the numbers get higher and higher the more that you get into this. This is very much the energy of the beginnings of the crown. However, this week you are asked to bring it back down to mid, and that's sacral and heart energy with this 396 hertz, liberating yourself from guilt and fear. So you guys have a mixed bag of nuts this week because of the way that the planets are sort of doing their thing. So let's go ahead and jump right in. At the end of the reading, I will do a little bit more informationals with this 396 hertz and the crystals that it suggests and all the things. So the 12th through the 18th, we have many shifts that are going to take place. Mars and Venus moving into Aquarius and out of Capricorn is going to shift a lot of conversations for people. Multiple conjunctions then based upon that with what's taking place. We have not a lot of main energy for planets being in Sagittarius right now, so we have to default to your ruling planet, which is, of course, Jupiter all day long and twice on Sunday. And Jupiter hanging out in Taurus is going to be doing some very interesting things this week, along with Uranus in Taurus as well. So whilst your planet system, okay, in the 6th house, meaning the transit, the position that Sagittarius is in from the collective, please know your own personal chart so that you know how to dial this in, is hanging out in the 6th house, which is all things practical, all things health driven, all things chopping wood and carrying water, all practical things that Virgo energy wants to be able to do. And that's beautiful, right? So we are going to keep this one in the sideways position because this is where you're going this week. So if you're new to my channel, then please know when I get cards in the sideways position, it means that you are in the middle of transitioning into these things, and you're bringing this energy into you from previous moments up until now. We have double cards that show up here on Wednesday. I will bring you the astrology, and I'm also going to bring you the energy of the cards and the meaning of all the cards, again, so that you can get as much information as you can possibly take with you to help support the choices that you need to make this week. Also, the Emperor showing up there on Thursday, the Two of Pentacles on Friday. Interesting. It's the first time he's come out. Wow, you got a lot. That's why the 3 cards came in. I see it. The Knight of Wands showing up on Saturday, and then on Sunday, let's see what we got. Sunday for Saggies. Thank you. Ooh, we want to take both of them? They said yes. Okay, and then you show up at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, okie dokie then. Yes, this is a healing week for Sagittarius. Okay, first of all, Wheel of Fortune. That is planet Jupiter. That is you in the reverse position this week. Something needs to be held close to the vest this week. We are not using our throat chakra. You're being cautioned very similarly, I think, to how Libra was. You're being cautioned to mind the energy that comes to you this week and not necessarily tell everybody all of your business. That's not necessarily negative, but looks like there's a lot of action towards that. So Eight of Swords coming out of a position where you feel like you're a little bit locked into something. The King of Pentacles, which we have sitting here, Taurian energy, about something that's going on within your values, right? The energy of Wednesday, the Hangman in reverse, with this Two of Swords energy, which is Libra energy, with this Hangman Neptune energy. We're going to have to talk about that. Coming into a strong awareness about something, not having the information and waiting for it to come to you so you can be more balanced in action. Then you have the Emperor showing up here on Thursday, which is trying to be in your strong power and using your powers for good. Also representing planet Mars, which obviously is moving. We just talked about that. Then on Friday, we have the Two of Pentacles, which is trying to keep things in balance. It also carries the value of what's going on within Capricorn energy, very specifically. And then we go back into the Knight of Wands in the sideways position here on Saturn Day, which is you. This is Sagittarius energy. So what I see going on here with the Seven of Pentacles and then the Star card in reverse is knowing that you're going to be making a decision or you're moving forward, and you're just trying to make sure that you can feel confident and comfortable with what the changes that you're getting ready to make is. And then when you're going to share this information, again, very similar to Libra, not negative, it's just very specific and how they're sharing this content. So on Monday, we do have the energy of Mars entering into Aquarius, which is going to free some people from feeling that they can't do or say what it is that they want to be able to do. And some people are going to act weird with it and be very rebellious, but it's also one of the benefits that actually shows up in this is that you get to peel off the other people's energy and you get to be more into your authentic energy on this date. Again, there's no main planets that are in the sixth house for you, so we have to default to what's going on with Jupiter and Taurus. Now on Monday, the energy very specifically has two main points, which is what you're getting this push, pull, tug, or toe from. You do have a very beautiful sextile that takes place with Saturn in Pisces, but you also have this square energy with Pluto. So that's like literally, I want to go, but stop. So that's the push, pull, tug, or toe here. On Tuesday's energy, what we have going on with this King of Pentacles energy is opening itself up for you just a little bit more. Because the square that you had with Pluto on this day is shrinking. It's still there, but it's not as powerful. What's more powerful is the energy of what's taking place within Saturn for you on that day. So that is a strong ability to correct, mend, heal, put more energy into what's taking place on this day. So those are the two main energies, okay? Then the other thing that takes place is, how do I want to say this? The energy of what's going to be taking place with that Pluto and a conjunction with Mars and Pluto on this day. It's another way of changing thoughts for people. So just stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. However, by the time you get to Wednesday, like I said, the Two of Swords sometimes is read as being at a crossroads. It really what it is you just don't have all of the information that you need to be able to have. So the conjunction that's going to be taking place is going to spill over into Wednesday. And that is going to create multiple squares when the moon shifts into the exalted position of Taurus. And the reason that's important is because Jupiter's sitting right there next to Uranus in Taurus. Okay, so you have to be able to pay attention to where those lines go. But what this is very specifically going to do with Jupiter is multiple things on this particular day. It's going to create some harsher angles to what's going on with Pluto and how fast you're making these changes against what Jupiter or what the moon wants to be able to do in Taurus, which is exalt this energy of what's going on with those resources. For you very specifically, it's going to challenge the way that you are feeling like you can move. So it's almost like I feel like I'm ready to go, but I also need to stop. What the universe is asking you to do very specifically is, especially because there is going to be a harmony that shows up with Ceres, think about how you are caring for self and using the energy for caring for others. And Sagittarius, you're really good about doing that anyway. So if you can bring it back to care, then you're going to be in a really good position to absolutely receive the shifts and the changes that Spirit wants to be able to make for you. And you're going to be able to execute very, very well. Because that's pretty much all that's going on for you on that particular day. So therefore, when you get towards the energy of Thursday, okay, we have a little bit more harmony that's taking place. You have another conjunction with the moon in Taurus, Jupiter in Taurus at 1:30 in the morning, okay? And then you have later on in the early afternoon, another conjunction with Uranus and Taurus. So that's going to affect you a little bit, but that's going to put you in a power position very specifically because it's going to open up your thoughts about your self-will and how it is that you feel comfortable moving forward. And then again, Saturn comes in to give you a little bit of a sextile and helps you work that energy out. And then the angles for all the other squares and stuff really just sort of dissipate. But I'll tell you, in the energy of the 6th house, which is where you want to open things up, Virgo is speaking very, very strong to you in both the within the Black Moon Lilith and the commitment level of where Juno happens to sit in that position of communication and then things that you need to do very specifically for grounding that energy into your own world. Those are literally the things that the planets are talking about doing and opening up for you. When we get to the energy of Friday and Venus then moves into Aquarius and creates this really weird dynamic for a lot of people in detachment and in the way that people have to adapt because the moon will shift that day out of Taurus and into Gemini. What that does for you is it maintains a very strong position with what's going on with Saturn. So you are just balancing and you're maintaining. Stay in your lane. We're balancing some things out in this day. If you can just balance and keep things as balanced as you possibly can. When you get to the energy of Saturday, okay, Saturday is going to be a great day. What's going to take place for you on Saturday very specifically is this opportunity where Saturn is going to shift the narrative a little bit more and you align gently with the shifts that Venus is trying to do on this conjunction that takes place. So Venus in Aquarius and then Pluto in Aquarius is going to affect you also in the charts, but it's going to shift the narrative just a little bit. Okay, so we'll clarify in just a second here. Therefore, when we get to Sunday, whatever your strategy is about what it is that you're trying to bring forward is meant to be kept for yourself at this moment and not really share because there's probably a little bit more adjustment that you will understand that comes to you when we get towards this the energy of these things shifting. So it's not necessarily Jupiter doing anything specifically, but also on the weekend, there's this another sextile that shows up when the moon moves into Cancer. Now, yes, I know the star card is Aquarian energy, but this is the day where you also find out more what the universe has sparked for you. It creates this really gorgeous harmony on this particular day if you will allow yourself to be in that energy. And then Uranus, which is the ruler of Aquarius, also on this Sunday, opens itself up to you as far as where it is that you can start to shake some things out a little bit more with commitment, aka the strategy. So that's literally the perfect astrology of what's going on, but let's pull in the cards and let's see what else I can pull out for you, my friends. So like I said, you are moving forward. This is the week for you to find out what else you need to add to your bag of tricks before you move forward. Okay, so that's literally what it's trying to tell you. Four of Swords energy. So the Eight of Swords, I like this. It's specifically reduced by half here with this Four of Swords. In the reduced position, in the reverse position, is literally the same energy as the Hangman in reverse. We did have here on Monday a big conjunction with Neptune. And so that's opening some things up. Spirit is going to be able to share some things with you. So whether you meditate or you nap or whatever the case may be, by the time you get to the end of the day on Monday or maybe even Monday night, when this Mars energy shifts, you're going to know, again, what's taking place and you're going to awaken to a different level of information. This King of Pentacles that shows up here, bringing in this element of what Taurus wants to give you. Look at that. new money, and making it be balanced. So this Ace of Pentacles is a gift from the universe, and then Justice follows it. That says that, again, you could be involved with the Libra, but the Ace of Pentacles is saying, no. What you want still wants you. Let some other things shift this week, and so you can see what else you need to add to your bag of tricks. This is beautiful. I like it. Let's go in with the Hangman and the Two of Swords. What information do I need to find out? What is going on? Yo, there she is. There's Taurus again. Commitment. The Hierophant. Now again, when the moon shifts into Taurus, it's an exalted position. It wants to expand the energy of what Taurus wants to give us, which is value, which is more resources, including money, opportunities. So money doesn't have to be the main thing, but it can be new job. It can be new clients. It can be any of those different things that expands for you here. And that's it. It's your faith. Nine of Wands is exactly that. It is faith, and it is Sagittarius energy. So you are all up in your own reading here with just listening to what Spirit has to tell you here and revealing things very softly and very slowly. The Emperor at his best has everything under control. The Emperor is using his self-will to move things forward in his world and his universe, right? This is Aries, okay? So the Aries energy that shows up here is important. You could have an Aries, or you need to look at the Aries energy that's in your chart. We did talk about that. I don't see anything negative or really having a conflict or any other energy value within it. So it could be that willpower that is required with that Knight of Pentacles. Again, this is twice now that has shown up with Libra energy. Wow, twice. And then this Eight of Pentacles. So there could be this new way that you want to be able to shift what's coming into as far as a value resource, as far as dollars. So if they're going to give you something new, or if you're looking for a new way to balance what's going on within your commitments, the universe is telling you that on this particular day, whilst you're waiting for something new to show up, you may have to be able to adjust something that's going on with your dollars and cents, right? So in order for you to make money, you have to spend money. One of those kinds of conversations. Just be prepared. When the Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse position, we could see that we don't have as much fruit growing, which is why we're asking for something to take place. And so universe is very slowly sharing with you what needs to go or what needs to be adjusted downward. Could be just very simply, I don't know, not buying a latte in the morning. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on in your world. You do, though. So this will make more sense to you. There it is. Two of Pentacles, balancing out the energy of who? Knight of Wands. That's us. Balancing my personal energy, Sagittarius, knowing that there's something new that I'm getting ready to pull forward. Uranus. Okay, there is something new that's coming. My self-will and how it is that I'm managing this, Emperor. And then Leo energy showing up here, which is the ruler of technically the fifth house of joy and the way that we're expressing ourselves, but also using that joy in our day-to-day activities, right? That's pretty much what this is. Let's get the Knight of Wands clarifiers. This is so fun this week. Opportunities. So here's the deal. What's going to be revealed to you is very clear path, X or Y, and neither one of them are wrong. When you have the Two of Wands energy, Spirit is trying to tell you you can go left or you can go right. You can do option A or option B. We've looked at both of them. We blessed both of them. Do what's in your heart space. You're going to pick one, and then you're just going to keep it to yourself a little bit. Seven of Swords is not negative. It doesn't mean someone's necessarily trying to take something from you. It's the strategy of what it is that you're trying to do, and it's the strategy of you balancing. Two of Pentacles again. Balancing what it is that you're at, and then, like I said, Page of Pentacles in a reverse. You have to make an adjustment. They said pull one more card for the star. You're just being asked to make some small adjustment this week. You don't want to do it, but you know you got to do it. You're healing that. You're healing the energy of what's taking place in that root chakra. Yep. Mercury, the High Priestess energy. You're doing this because it's the right reason. So rather than you going ham this week, universe is like, no, this is the week for you to listen to us. Listen to what it is that we're trying to tell you. Mercury coming in here all over the place. You're in the right place at the right time. But you have to be free of any guilt or fear about spending, about receiving, about the way that money is flowing, about the way that it's shifting in your home, whatever the case may be. We're going to fix that root chakra. We're working on healing that root chakra currently. We're also working on your third eye, your perception, and we're going to bring that energy back into your heart and balance things back out. Let's go into your oracles, because literally that's what this reading is saying. Seven of Wands in the reverse position. It's not negative, guys. This is the energy of Leo, also healing. This is a week for you to heal. So you've got the Emperor twice. You've got Leo. Both of these are sun-driven energies, or firepower, also supporting you. You just need to allow yourself to heal. You're strong enough to make the adjustment that is coming or that might be required, and you just don't have enough information. The Spirit's going to give it to you this week. Moving on with your energy cards. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Woo! Yep, the thinking woman. So one of the things that comes about the thinking woman is you need to think about things from a different perspective, okay? Very much Virgo energy also, but you have to think about this from a different perspective. So there's a lot of highlight that comes out to you potentially when it gets towards this Wednesday. I really do like the energy for you. It's going to come to you. What you don't know is going to be revealed. Let's go into the energy of your numerology card. Woo! We have 3, and they said all of them. Okay. Something in your environment needs to be addressed and shifted. You're going to have to surrender, and you're going to understand what that is. Surrender to the universe, surrender to us so that we can assist you with it, and have compassion for yourself. So we're going to take the numbers backwards here. You're at the end of a cycle. 9-9. 10, surrender. 4-4, the angels are with you. We're trying to assist you make a shift in your environment so that you can be gainful in the next phase or step here. There is something good that's coming. Okay, so all of those, but we do have a numerical sequence, 9, 10, and the energy of the universe supporting you here with the angel numbers 44. Let's go into the actual angel card here and see what else they want to share with our Sagittarius. Ooh, trusting in the universe. You're at that point, but in order for you to have full ownership of this, okay, you've got to allow yourself to surrender a little bit more this week. Just one more nub. You've already started to trust the universe. You've asked for this gift. They're giving it to you. Allow them to share it with you the way that they want to reveal it to you. Let's move on with your Dragon Oracle card here. I'm going to shuffle this again, and then we'll look into the 396. Here we go. Thank you for this information for Sagittarius. And we have the Air and Fire Dragon, expanding your creative energies, harnessing your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. That is what we're talking about this week. It just isn't the week for action this week. So receive the information from Spirit that is going to give you this boost, that is going to support you with balancing resources, which is going to share with you how to make some modifications in the way that's going to be supportive. Surrender to the process, because Spirit knows better than you do at this moment, especially if you ask them for something, and they're going to give it to you. I love this. I love this reading. This is very good. Ebbs and flows. It's not always about doing. Sometimes it's about receiving and honoring that. So again, healing the root chakra, what's going on with family, what's going on with resources, what's going on with your version of security, cleansing and clearing the higher chakras, the crown chakra specifically. The higher in elevation you want to go, the deeper with your root chakra you have to heal, which brings us again towards this middle point, 396 hertz. We're going to focus on that one and give you the crystal suggestions so that you can get everything that you can out of this week, right? So liberating guilt and fear is very, very much just that. I am asking, allowing, and receiving that guilt and fear be released from my physical body, my DNA, right? And by using 396 hertz, it actually supports creating a deeper sense of cleansing and clearing when you use this frequency sound for healing, okay? It very specifically helps in healing any emotional pain that you could have been holding on to. It happens to everyone. It happens to everyone, so don't be nervous about that. But it will help you on your journey. It's going to help you very clearly define what that is for you specifically, and it's going to be done in a very gentle way. So the only thing that you have to do while you're in meditation, or while you're in prayer, or where it is that you can sit and listen to this music, sometimes it's just very quick, 5, 10, 20-minute ones that you can find whilst you're driving to work or on your lunch break. Repeat the words that I am releasing guilt and fear as you're listening to this frequency, and that's it. Crystals to use to support yourself is going to be any smoky quartz. Aquamarine will help you with that throat chakra and the commands that you're giving with this 396. So will rose quartz and pink and or green tourmaline. Remember, this is at the heart chakra, and it's communicating those things up and out through your system and making those commands that are going to assist you this week. So heal, Sagittarius. It's helping you because you guys are going to go far. So do this work. You cannot go from here to here without the healing energy in the middle. So this is the week. If you need a personal reading or a healing support for yourself, or you're interested in purchasing a crystal, take a look at the website. It's in the description box. It'll take you right there. Very easy to navigate. I'd be honored to assist. But I'm going to leave it with you there, Sagittarius. Have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.